I had a long ass day, man. My fault, y'all. Hey, but listen, man, we in the building, man. Listen, Charlo calling out Boots. Uh, from the outside looking in, from from the outside looking in, Charlo calling out Boots right now is like the smartest thing he could do.
Man, I had to go talk my shit earlier today on this dude live.
Why? What happened?
Man, he had this motherfucker on his live, and I'm listening to this shit. He was spitting on about how Boots was talking about he want this fighter and that fighter, and he went up to fight Lima, and I was like, bro, I couldn't take that shit no more. So I'm like, bro, let me join this shit real quick and talk my
Yo,
shit, bro.
Jess,
So
I'm
I'm
listening.
just and he's the dude YouTube name. Shout out to B3. I think it's B3 boxing or something like that.
Right.
And they cool and all that. But I was just like, bro, nah, I can't let him get away with talking crazy like that. He making it seem like these niggas just and he was like, this shit that killed me. This what really made me join in.
Uh huh.
He was like, yeah, he could have fought Bachman. I'm like, bro, hold up. I said from the last time I checked, Bachman was in negotiations to fight Lubin. And then all of a sudden, once the Boots fight got announced, that fight didn't happen. And then all of a sudden, Lubin fighting Ortiz. I said, so, and I basically was just talking my shit. So I'm just like, bro, nah, I can't let niggas just be talking like that, bro. I ain't like that. That was crazy to me. The fact that he out here spitting this shit to these niggas in the chat and nobody saying nothing about it. And I'm just listening to these niggas just listen. I'm like, nah, fuck that. I
Hey,
gotta
but
do
listen, my whole thing is the problem. The problem. The problem when it comes to this boot shit is no different than Crawford, right? If you see how Lubin responded, he responded how niggas used to respond to Crawford when it came to fighting. Oh, he ain't that. He ain't this. He got to go fight somebody before he get to fight me, as if they even got a world title. And this is I'm not against Lubin. I like him as a fighter, but you didn't accomplish none of what Boots accomplished. So how is he not worthy of fighting you? If anything, he's a bigger draw. He sell more tickets. He accomplished more in the sport of boxing. He doing you a favor if he step in the ring with you.
facts,
All
cause you
around the
don't.
fucking board. Now listen again. I ain't got nothing against Lubin though. You get what I'm saying? I got motherfuckers that, my man Pete Dobson. That's his gang and all of that. I ain't. That's my guy. I fuck with him. Every time I pull up to the city, I can actually hit him up and have a full fledged conversation with the nigga. So I ain't gonna sit there and just disrespect his folks. And I like Lubin as a fighter. I think he a tough game opponent. But my whole thing was Boots just stepped up and he was fighting rehydration, fighting through rehydration clauses the last few fights, and even to the point to where some of them fights he clearly looked like his energy was drained from the face to the weigh-ins. He barely was talking. You get what I'm saying? Who the fuck want to move up and have to go through another rehydration clause? Like, motherfucker want to take a break from it. He not tripping. Also, look at the business. WBA interim. He go for the WBA title now. He can actually get in unification with the champions and make more money for the same exact fight. But this be the thing. Niggas be so full-fledged want to see entertainment to where they be saying shit that don't even make sense. And then, niggas in general got the hots for Boots because he black. And anything they see black that's good, they want to talk shit on. This is why Devin Haney don't get his credit even though he fight everybody. And we could see Ryan Garcia cheat, get dropped, take a knee, all of that. People will never disrespect him the way they disrespect Devin Haney. And we seen this nigga literally quit. Devin Haney got dropped 4 times. He still ain't quit by a nigga that was hot. His shit was hot. So it's like, you ain't never gonna satisfy some of these fans. Now as far as like Charlo calling out Boots, I feel like it's a good time. He doing it before he get too dug in with the division. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, in my opinion, Charlo's still the king of 54 because he had the hardest run. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He definitely did quit twice. But my whole thing is, nigga, get a pass. His people love him. You know what I mean? Our people don't be loving our people. Motherfuckers, I seen somebody say, oh, back in the day, Terrence Crawford was ducking people from PBC. He wasn't. Al Heyman wasn't gonna let them belts leave his motherfucking network. Nigga, if y'all fight in-house, y'all make more money to fight each other and keep the belts amongst each other. Why the fuck would y'all want to go over there and go fight this nigga who can switch hit and knock you out with either fucking hand? Who want to go through that if they don't have to? That's another thing people fail to realize. If a fighter can have an easier night, why wouldn't he? Yeah, we can sit and talk all that warrior shit. They talk about goddamn Virgil like he's some super warrior. The nigga got dropped twice. Boots got hit by Karen one good time after he fought him twice. Niggas try to make it seem like Karen was banking rounds. Karen was meanwhile he was losing them. He still got skill though. What the fuck he caught him? But this be the thing, bro. And the main people that be online talking the most shit be niggas. It's in they bill. So at this point, bro, I don't even pay attention. Motherfuckers try to say Boots duck Virgil because he went to go fight a nigga with a belt instead of fighting a nigga who never got a belt at that level. And they really was calling it a duck. So he got paid more money to go do the same shit that he was gonna do with Virgil, and you call him stupid for it. Like, come on, bro. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, another thing
I'm listening.
that I just thought about that dude saying too. Damn, what the fuck he said? He said, "Oh yeah, that's what he was saying." He was saying, "Yeah, he want to go for undisputed, and 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 now it's like he ain't making the fights." I'm like, bro, I had to ask. I'm like, yo, I got a question for y'all. When the fuck did Boots get out the ring? It was like 2 weeks ago. I
Man,
said,
he
talking to,
actually stay fighting. That
hold
nigga went from a camp to another camp almost immediately, bro. That's what niggas fella realize. He's actually active. But again, look how they just turned on Tank, bro. It just is what it is. That's the history of a black fighter, bro. Motherfuckers always gonna be trying to take a shit on their own people, bro. Look what they done with Tank. And listen, I'm not mad at that bull getting a bag to fight this bull. Man, go ahead and make that money, man. This shit prize fighting at the end of the day, man. That shit, all of that Mayweather record shit and all of that Turkey Island Sheik and them abolishing that shit. Look what they doing with Ryan. Ryan looked horrible his last fight, and he's still about to get a shot at a fucking belt. It's letting you know that the following matters more than the wins now. You padding your record or you building your shit up to where you ain't taking no losses don't look that good on the business no more. Ryan looked like shit his last fight. And he about to make Mario Barrios more money than Mario Barrios gonna make him.
you want to tell you what it is though. What I figured out, and I'm gonna say this, it got worse. At first, we already knew what it was, but at this point, it's at its worst. These niggas is being unrealistic, and they picking and choosing who should move a certain way. And it was like that before, but I'll say ever since Turkey came into the game, this shit got way worse because this nigga, I still can't believe this nigga sat here and said, "Well, Boots not making the fight." I'm like, bro, he just got out of the ring 2 weeks
2 weeks
ago.
ago, right?
What the fuck? And then, bro, it's like, bro, I had to make it a point. I'm like, bro, when Terrence Crawford moved up to 54, he ended up fighting Madrimov. Yes, the nigga had a belt, but everybody and their mama knew that Madrimov could not fuck with no Terrence Bud Crawford. We see,
Yeah, the way that it worked was Madrimov was the smallest guy on the totem pole. He came in the division and fought somebody that had some hardware. This the same way Boots gonna do it. Go fight somebody who got hardware, but the lesser of the evils. And you know what I mean? Then you kind of move up to the rankings if you gonna stay there, which I believe Boots gonna stay at 54. So
right? And then, and then I had to go into Terrence Crawford defense. I'm like, and the crazy part is, to Terrence Crawford defense, Terrence Crawford didn't even want to fight that nigga. Terrence Crawford was really calling out Fundora if niggas
yeah,
remember.
but Fundora was ducking.
Dora was trying to fight Earl Spence, a nigga who
Right.
just got beat the fuck up for 9 rounds.
But I ain't gonna lie, in Spence defense, the reason why he was trying to fight him because that bag would have been sturdy as fuck.
I get what Spence was doing. I'm talking about Fundora.
Cause you know
Fundora
they
specific.
both from they was trying to get that Dallas Stadium together. I ain't gonna lie. As far as Fundora Duck, I'm not taking that away. But both of them in the Dallas Stadium, they both got a crazy fan base there. They had to pack that motherfucker out. That's why WBC bumped him to number one, because them niggas knew that shit was about money. That's why they tried to do that, the political bullshit. He didn't do nothing to be number one there. Obviously, he didn't have no belts. He lost them.
Nah, that's facts. But I had to also I had to also think about it like this. I'm like, bro, Virgil Ortiz went up to 54, missed weight in 2 fights,
Two fights,
and
exactly.
and then he fought
Broad chop.
two other guys that was non-title fights. I'm like, so that's 4 fights, and this the fifth one I believe that's coming up, and he
Yeah,
not
fifth.
title. Why is y'all niggas not on his case about him taking certain fights like how y'all is with Boots? I don't get that. But
Nah, and then that's because he ain't black. Hey, but listen, and then at that, niggas try to make it seem like Chris Algieri on Pro Box TV. He said some bullshit like Boots need Virgil. Virgil be in the smallest fucking arenas in Texas. Boots is filling up the biggest fucking stadium in Philly. He's selling way more. What the fuck? He don't need no Virgil Ortiz. I just can't wait till he get that boy the belt, man, so we can shut the fuck up. If he ain't no different than Romaine Villa, but he worse. His head ain't gonna get off the line until Boots knock it the fuck off, and he knocking it off. Clearly, he's stronger.
and the
When he was supposed to fight for a title, he almost fucked around and died at 47. Cause that nigga a weight bully.
And the funny part with these fans, let me tell you the funny part about these fans though, because they can't make their mind up. 1 second is he need to fight Virgil. The next second is he need to fight for a belt. What the fuck do y'all want him to do then? Because Virgil Ortiz is obviously right now. It don't look like he's on a path to fighting for a fucking belt. Because if he
Right.
was on a path to fight a belt, he would
He
have
would
got
be
on
trying to
Oscar.
go on Fundora.
He would have got on Oscar De La Hoya ass when that nigga said, "You trying to fuck with Barker?" Nah, I would have got on. I would have called him right away. I'd be like, "What the fuck is you doing, nigga? Make that fight. You shitting me?" He ain't do that though. Motherfucker was sitting back and was like, "All right, cool. I'm fucking with Oscar. I'm letting him. I'm letting my management handle their part. He on that type of time, nigga.
Right.
That wanted that for real. They'd have been like, Oscar. I don't know what Oscar De La Hoya on, but I want Bachram. That's what type of time a nigga's supposed to be on when they want the titles. That's all I'm saying. Virgil Ortiz, he don't want the fuck.
I
He ain't.
mean, but look how he moved Schofield. It's the same situation. To where they fighting top people, but they're purposely, even with Zepeda, but they're purposely avoiding people who have championship belts. They be trying to milk the cow, and they make it to where the only way they're gonna fight for that shit if it's like the last of resorts. Because at the end of the day, yes, they're okay fighters, but they're relying on superior matchmaking at Golden Boy. The nigga pulled out the fight for Shakur and then fought Tevin Farmer
Nah, that's a
after
fact.
he signed the contract. Went through a camp and all of that. Motherfucker put the iPhone headphones in his nose and put a beeping sound effect in the background, act like he was sick. You know how niggas was doing that, the little reels and shit where they was putting the iPhone joints in their nose and make it look like they're on a breathing tube type shit. That's what I'm
Hell yeah.
saying. So motherfuckers don't be fighting for no belts. Look at Zepeda. Zepeda milked that shit, and then Shakur whooped his ass. And it basically showed you why he wasn't trying to fight him. Fought Tevin Farmer, cheated him the first time because they didn't drug test like they put in the contract, only for them to give him a rematch for it. You know what I mean? End up winning because he's outpacing him, and then Shakur beat him the fuck up. So it just is what it is, bro. If
Hold on,
If
bro.
if Schofield
Don't do
fight
not
him,
dis-
if Schofield they're waiting for the WBA to be vacant. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would make sense. That sounds like some shit they'll do. Hey, I ain't mad at Tank. Go get your money, bro. That's a big
It
ass
crazy.
bag. That Jake Paul bag different. You see Raymond Savage out there talking about showing niggas he had Jake Paul can't, cause Jake Paul's him in boxing. Niggas can say whatever they want. He cutting big ass bags. He actually give a fuck about the fighters. Motherfuckers be trying to give Turkey Al-Sheik all his praise. He don't give a fuck about no fighter. He don't give a fuck about records. This is the reason and how we can see Ryan Garcia fucking bitch out after getting dropped. You know what I mean? And coming in clean after testing dirty the match before, and then come back and still go for a fucking belt. Man, fuck that, man. This shit is wild. And motherfuckers be thinking this shit traditional. Like they gonna let a nigga with 11 million followers be put out the game. He been was supposed to be cooked. You get what I'm saying? He been, if he was gonna be cooked, he's supposed to been cooked. Yeah, that ain't going. Dude ain't going nowhere. He got too much market share, and he got Mexican heritage. So he still got time. He young. He still got time to be able to build that brand. They not niggas will pick him up in a heartbeat. Dana White will give this nigga the best deal ever and never give nobody else that deal.
You can hear me?
Huh? Yeah. What's up?
Nah, it's just
That shit cutting in and out now.
you
Somebody
can hear.
trying to FaceTime you. Yeah.
All right, yeah, motherfuckers is tripping. Even on do not disturb, but yeah, bro.
Yeah, but yeah, Ryan Garcia ain't going nowhere. Niggas say whatever they want. The game different now. These niggas is worried about clicks and views. They don't give no fuck about no actual skill of boxing. This is why this nigga blatantly getting on top about boxers running as if he know the sport. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then he was talking crazy, bro. Come on, man. Then he was talking crazy about he was. I didn't. I just. You want to tell you what fucked me up with him? It was when he was talking crazy about Tim Zoo after Tim Zoo got stopped. I didn't. That shit made me not fuck with him at all.
Who?
Turkey Al-Sheik.
Oh yeah.
That was disrespectful. That's what made me lose. I was like, man, this nigga not good for boxing because he talking crazy like this when this man could have fucking died in there or died outside of the
Oh
ring.
yeah, nah, yeah. The nigga blatantly don't care, and this is what I'm saying. Niggas try to make it seem like Jake Paul's like that. Jake Paul ain't like that though.
You can hear me still? My bad, bro.
Man, he talking about some Virgil gonna go to Boots' body, nobody go to his body. Do you not understand how good of an inside puncher goddamn Virgil Ortiz is? Like what the goddamn Jerron Ennis is? Oh my god. And he come out with awkward ass combinations, bro. The nigga got highlights of awkward ass, fast ass combinations, bro. Shit like why you doing that? Like why you lead with that backhand to go down to the body to come back to the head and then drop back down with the same backhand you started off with? Like why? Like and it be shit that be unorthodox and then he pivot out on weird ass ways and then switch on you. Like man, he knocking Virgil the fuck out. See when them niggas just sit there and take Virgil's side and then my whole thing is I'm gonna go straight to what's the bet? And then we ain't gonna be talking about him no more. Cause you don't really believe in him. You just feel like gossiping on the internet to cause disagreement. No, they said nobody don't go to Boots' body. Like Virgil gonna be able to put his head down and just be sitting in there working. That's it. My whole thing is Boots is fucking tailor made for niggas who try to stick their head in his chest. Cause he know how to pivot out and hit you with some shit you don't see. That's the shit that knock you out. Anybody
Underrated,
that know boxing know that. Huh?
underrated jab.
Shit, man, beautiful Jay. From for real, from both positions. Southpaw jab deadly as fuck though. But from both positions, beautiful Jay. But my whole thing is, what get me is them pivots and them slides, and like how consistent he is with them shits, bro. Them shits get bad with fast hands. That shit ain't no different than Lomachenko, right? Them pivots, them pivots with them fast ass hands is fucking deadly. That's why Lomachenko don't hit hard, but he was knocking them niggas down because them niggas couldn't see what the fuck he was doing. That's what I'm saying. Them pivots get sturdy. The nigga will pivot, hit you with some shit, then pivot back where he started from. Like for real. I done been in the gym with coaches. They tell you not to get back on the fucking line. This nigga will get back on the line. The line he just left and then keep working. Like, nah, first you're not fucking with dude, bro. I don't know why we seen him get dropped by a slow Borachuk. Borachuk couldn't do none of that shit to Adams. None of that shit. That's because Virgil wasn't moving his head. You think Luba preparing Virgil for goddamn boots? Man, fuck no, man. I don't see it, man. I don't see it. Niggas gotta stop. And then I know motherfucker probably get on, oh, you're fanned out. Nah, I give credit where it's due. Yeah, Virgil's tough. But this is the thing, his toughness is what's gonna get to him. His head. He don't make the micro adjustments. The times we seen Boots actually have a sloppy night. The times we seen Boots actually have a sloppy night, he still won majority of the fucking rounds. Each time. And that was Karen 1 and then Karen 2. The shit one, he won every round. He looked like shit. I'll be the first person to tell you he looked like shit. He was chasing him. He was looking like he ain't know what he was doing. He wasn't cutting off the ring. Won every round though. Karen too, he was trying to push for the knockout again. Was getting hit with shit that he don't need to get hit with. Showed the nigga got a chin. Pretty sure he got concussed. He still was on his feet working though. With endurance. But see that when that shit happened to him, motherfuckers will be like, "Oh, see, he ain't like that. He got hit." Virgil get dropped twice. Is oh, he's a Mexican warrior. It's like I, I just don't see it. I think Virgil nice, but I I think he a dog. But I think Boots is special, and like ultimately, like and don't get me wrong, Boots versus Bachman would be interesting to me. Charlo versus Boots would be even more interesting in my opinion. But Bakram is like he got good fundamentals. If you see his training is like real like based around fundamentals, real basic, but just like good structure and good body mechanics, great body mechanics. He knocked out a nigga who don't move his head off the line. Boots got head movement. What's wrong, Clyde? You good, bro?
Yeah, bro, this shit just blowing me a little bit.
Um,
But nah, you speaking facts though for sure.
yeah, yeah, Bakram got great fundamentals. Stylistically, I don't see him. I just want to know how Bakram the boogeyman. We only see him KO the nigga that came forward the whole fight. It's just because stylistically it looked good on his jacket, but we not looking at if we really boxing fans and we paying attention to the structure of everything. We gotta look at how the defense played. He didn't have to work for it. The nigga was sacrificing himself like Jesus fucking Christ. He didn't have to work for it. We didn't, but this is the second time in a row we seen Tim Zoo do that. The nigga got gassed the fuck open, blood all in his eyes. The nigga still continue to fight when he can go home and make it a no contest. Why? Why? Then his dad was talking shit about the corner and saying like, yeah, I don't know why they let him do that. And then you proceed to let him turn into a goddamn pinata and then walk in the box from punches all fucking night. He ain't make one adjustment. By the time he thought about making an adjustment, it was to fall over because he couldn't stand up no fucking more.
If Boots fight him next and beat the shit out of him, they gonna be like he only beat one person.
Nah, it ain't. Yeah, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. It ain't never gonna be good enough. It's no
I'm a,
different. It's no different than the shit with Devin Haney. Niggas
and
try to say Lomachenko beat him for throwing like 4 more body punches and 5 more jabs, but missing over 160 something fucking times more. How the fuck do you win if you ain't as accurate as me and you missing more? Then you tell a nigga that, oh, them numbers fake, they cheating. I just learned we just kind of in a time, and I hate to say it like this, to where like majority of these men are at the weakest point of civilization. Like niggas don't even want to make sense no more. A nigga just want to go off high his heart. Like niggas so low IQ. Like we can't even have a conversation to where I state actual fact, and you be like, all right, you got a point, and I be able to say that with you too, and get the understanding where you coming from. Like I learn from everybody. Some people can't learn from nobody because they too busy. He ain't that. He ain't that. You only talking about him because you think he great. Because if you didn't think he was great, you wouldn't even be speaking on his name. It just is what it is. It just you know, clearly Lima was more so him getting in the division, seeing how everything clicked. Clearly we seen Lima. He can't handle no shit like that. He probably ain't never seen no shit like that a day in his life. Stylistically, he would come forward and let Boots just beat him up. He had a good backhand. So it's like we already knew what that was gonna be like. Now he need to go swipe up that other WBA title and then start to unify, make some bags. Motherfucker already he gonna be a pay per view star. Well, they ain't running pay per views no more, but he gonna be somebody that's gonna be like headlining a lot of cards, bro. He entertaining, and niggas pump up his name and his stock because they talk so much shit about him. That's what they fail to realize. Who the hell is Charlo? Charlo Charlo is the king of 154, bro. That's not all because he got a loss from somebody 2 weight classes up. Y'all still got a fella realize he had the hardest run at 154. And he the champ in recess for the WBA title. So if Boots go take that title, Charlo is up next. Oh, I said Charles. Oh, my fault.
where he get that from?
He said I said Charles. I'm
No,
tired, bro. I probably did. Shoot. Players fuck up too.
but nah.
Said it's in the
Oh,
title. Yeah, he talking about the title. Yeah. Nah, yeah. Charlo the king of 154, bro. He had the hardest run. He gave all the belts up to go fight Canelo. He looked like shit because he couldn't hurt Canelo, and he used to just beat niggas the fuck up to win and stopping them. He couldn't stop Canelo. Canelo got a beard. Clearly, we seen Crawford catch him with clean ass counters, and even though them Jones snapped his head back, we ain't see no signs of dizziness or him falling over.
I ain't gonna lie. I agree with what he just said though.
What? Not today's 154?
Yeah, I feel like he got to get back active because right now, we got to see him for real, for real. I ain't saying
Yeah, of course we got to see him, but he still did what he did. It
no.
just is what it is. I'm not a race to no ink because the nigga took a couple years off. If a nigga whoop his ass, then he ain't that no more. It is what it is. It probably will happen because inactivity kill fighters. But he still did what he did. I'm not cleaning the nigga history away because he took a L. Y'all niggas do that. Earl
Nah,
Spence still my favorite
because
fighter.
hell, I'm just
And
saying.
and I watched him get his ass whipped. And
I'm
I
not.
knew he was gonna lose that fight.
I'm not even saying it because the L. I'm saying it because he just ain't been active for real. And this is new. This is a whole new set of 54 pounds. When he did what he did, them guys wasn't that
Man,
54.
them niggas
It
still was
was.
tough though. We ain't gonna do that.
Nah, that's the thing. I'm not saying that he wasn't doing what he was doing. All I'm saying is this is a new group,
Yeah,
and we,
it's a total new group. I
nobody.
agree. But I don't got Bakram fucking with him. If I'm going off the old him, I don't got Bakram fucking with him. I damn sure don't got Fundora fucking with him.
Because he was supposed
And
to
if
fight too. That was supposed to be the fight.
and if Keith Thurman was to beat Fundora, which I highly doubt, I don't got him fucking with Charlo neither. The only person that I got that I know will give him a run for his money is Boots. Motherfuckers, I understand we got seen back. I agree with y'all on that. I ain't arguing it. But again, I'm not wiping the nigga slate clean. Niggas try to act like Earl Spence never was good after he got real hats. He just got his ass whipped. It is what it is, bro. With great risk comes great rewards. The nigga dropped his nuts and actually fought somebody. It is what it is. It's no different than what Crawford did. He if Canelo still had good pace, you get what I'm saying? He could have mopped the floor with fucking Crawford, but he don't. He can't keep up. Boots was whooping his ass in camp, if you want to keep it real. And I knew that before the Crawford fight. He couldn't keep up with Boots. And fuck real fights. I seen Boots in the gym, bro. The nigga got a Mustang engine, bro. The nigga got a Mustang engine. The nigga will go 12 to 15, 16 rounds and be gone. Yes, inside info, bro. I'm from Philly. Niggas niggas get it drop up. Niggas get it drop up the next day after the photos drop. I went in the gym. Niggas was like, yeah, Boots down there beating him up. He can't keep up with Boots. And one thing about this young man is his shots not only strong, but he got great speed, bro. And he's sparring 18 ounces. The nigga don't even be cause he hit too hard. He don't even sparring 16s. He only do 18s. Nah, I'm gonna keep it honest with you. And if y'all seen the fight night and y'all really pay attention, it's like if you know, you know. Canelo clearly could not keep up with Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford, very experienced, IQ to the moon, but he is not faster than Jerron Ennis. He is not, and he don't got an engine like Jerron Ennis. He's very strong, but he don't got an engine like dude, bro. I am, and this is not me trying to diss. Yes, I think he's gonna knock Ortiz out. Good jab, good jab. Soon as Ortiz start to smother, pivot, hit him with a shot he don't see, he going home. Yeah, he was beating Canelo up. You even seen the mouse on the nigga eye. That mean the nigga was getting hit there too many fucking times, bro. Yeah, Boots was beating him up in the camp, bro. Yes, he was in there. Yes, it's inside info. It's a for sure, for sure. It's not no just it comes directly from the horse's mouth. And this is the thing. Boots not gonna say no shit like that because he a humble man. His corner and all his folks was saying that shit. Ortiz ain't no tough fight, bro. We y'all acting like we this boy and get dropped by a much slower fighter. What's going upside his head? What you think a faster fighter that's still knocking niggas out at 54 gonna do that's younger with more torque? It's not a tough fight. That's Romain Villa part two. And we seen Villa Rashidi duck Boots. Fort Villa lost. Villa came to fight Boots. Boots smoked him in a beautiful fashion. Man, Karen, this what you niggas fella realize. This what y'all be killing me with. Y'all be playing popularity. Karen didn't get there because he don't know what the fuck he doing. The nigga fuck around and win a world title because Boots not there no more. He got real skills, bro. He looked like shit the first time because he ain't want to get knocked out. Then he showed skills. He got skills. And even with that, Boots was looking sloppy. He's trying to push for the knockout because he was in the city. The same shit that he pulled with Lima, he was trying to do with Karen. But Karen got real skills. Hey man, shout out to Karen. Karen got real skills. After that fight, I said Karen will fuck around and win the belt at 47.
Ortiz do not got more skills than Karen. Get the
Yeah, he
fuck out
don't
of
got
here.
no more skills. Yeah, you out your fucking mind. Karen actually got a bag. Virgil don't have no defense. Karen actually got defense. He might don't have as much torque on his shots as Virgil. Yeah, really. Oh my god, bro. You must eat burritos for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bias and shit. Karen's style is completely different than anybody. Yes, and that's the thing. Karen got a style that's more like a unicorn style. Virgil ain't got no great head movement. I watched that boy get hit up top his head and drop twice. Why is that? Why is that happening? If he got great head movement, and Borchild was slow as fuck. Look what Brandon Adams was doing to this nigga that last fight, bro. He was letting off fucking 5 punches and receiving 1 to 2 back. I'm not giving him credit because what did he do to receive credit? How many world titles he got? Why he ain't fighting for none of these belts? I'm pretty sure you love watching him fight. The fuck? Motherfuckers be saying goddamn they like watching Jalil Hackett fight. Don't necessarily got the skill though. He a fucking he a dog. He be on his Jason shit. He walk through shots and try to park you. It just is what it is. That's Virgil Ortiz built too. Entertaining to watch. He don't even, in my opinion, he don't even gotta take the nigga Virgil to deep waters. All he gotta do is box smart, frustrating. Soon as you start trying to come in thinking he a guy, start hitting him with that big shit up top his goddamn temple. He getting cooked. Put him in the
That's an
blender,
absurd
temple shut.
question.
Huh?
I said this dude just asked a berserk question.
Yeah, what about the dog? Shit, is he a dog? I ain't gonna lie, he got Karen caught him with a good shot. Karen concussed him. He ain't fall over, so obviously he a dog. We'll see, man. The only person that I got, only people that I got really possibly being able to hurt him, I give it to Fundora because Fundora got a good uppercut. I give it to Bakram because Bakram got a great left hook. And then Charlo because if he still pack that punch, it's possible. But Boots got a good beard. He got a good chin, bro. Uh, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm excited for tomorrow. Get to see Danny Garcia fight his last fight. His opponent ready though. And you could tell he like excited to be given a shot like this. And then just the shit Danny doing as far as the businessman, bro. I love it. I think all boxers need to be more business savvy nowadays because this gonna be especially with somebody like Dana White starting a goddamn boxing. The market ain't gonna never be as open as it is if Dana White start running that shit. Cause what he do is he put you in a 360 deal. You start selling ketchup outside the goddamn out of boxing, he want a portion of that too.
Did you see the structure, the pay structure?
Yeah, I seen it.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, yeah, and the nigga trying to keep all the money in Turkey Island Sheik. This is another reason y'all need to cut him off because he recognized a Ring Magazine belt. That mean Turkey cool with boxers not getting paid overall.
So hold up,
Fuck that
Steven.
nigga.
So basically, what you saying is you need to see him get his ass beat because winning just ain't enough.
Right. Karen was probably his toughest fight, but he still won majority of the rounds against Karen. Boost gonna whip Charlo ass too. Might not be by KO. I ain't man, fuck around to be by KO if Charlo get in there, start trying to throw them big ass hooks and miss. He I ain't gonna lie. The reason why is the same reason why Terrence Crawford just tended to Canelo, which is one of the greatest Mexican fighters that we've seen in a long while. It's just stylistically they are fucking gifted, bruh. And they know how to play chess.
Steven, the only reason why I asked that, bro, cause you sound like you repeating shit that these YouTubers be saying, bro. The thing is, it's like you could say that for real about any of these fighters like Shakur. Motherfuckers
Right.
could say that
Yeah, we ain't
about him. Like, do he got dog in him? Because what you basically saying is you haven't seen him get in the fight to where he gotta come off the canvas to get it. Like, nah, motherfuckers can be a dog and not get hurt real bad, not touch the canvas.
right. They they just gonna box smart boxing. You can't. It's a lot of fighters don't have the dog in them. I think Bruce got it though.
We won't tell you who to me now that I'm looking at it, like once I thought about this shit for a couple weeks, who
Go ahead,
don't got
talk to
no
you.
dog in them,
So
Tank.
I mean, yeah,
I'm gonna give you the reason why I say that. What showed me that, because I really and you know, man, I really fuck with Tink for real when it comes to the
yeah.
boxing shit.
Stylistically, he nice.
Exactly. What made me really like I had to take a couple weeks for this is because I was thinking about how like for one the shit he be saying on Twitter, but I don't pay attention to that too much. But it's how he was moving in the ring against
Roach.
Lamont Roach. It was like the low blows, and
Yeah, he
when shit
said
was getting
it
tough,
was
he
my
was
the
like
grease in
looking
my
at the
eye.
ref. It was like, bro, what you like? You doing a lot. Like I had to look at that fight recently to be like, bro, this nigga, this nigga don't really like. He don't like when shit get hard. Like he really don't like when shit get hard, and he don't know how to really handle it. You mean like he don't
Right.
really know how to handle it when that shit get tough. Like, and that really made me be like, I don't. I said, I see why he don't want to fight Shakur. It's not because he gonna lose. It ain't, and I don't believe he think he gonna lose. I think it's because he don't want to go through that shit mentally.
Yeah, I can him not fighting Lomachenko and when Mayweather tried to get him that fight. I feel like that also kind of just like showing just like his business decisions. Clearly, he don't want to fight the top people.
And he really ain't trying to get paid because people keep the fans be saying like, oh, they don't bring nothing to the table. I'm thinking to myself like, how the fuck do they not bring shit to the table when these niggas' names bigger than everybody else's and everybody's calling for these fights? Because I guarantee you, if he was to ever fight Devin Haney or Shakur, because I'm gonna keep it 100. Now let's be real. Since he's about to fight Jake Paul, in my opinion, right now, I
Yeah,
feel like he should be able to fight Devin Haney. I'm gonna keep it 100, and I only say that because it's like, bro,
yeah, it's the weight. Yeah, the weight don't
exactly.
matter. Yeah,
So exactly, and then I gave him a pass with the Conor Ben shit because when he was saying when he was reaching out to Eddie about the Conor Ben fight, I was kind of like maybe he's just playing. But now it's like the options is on the table now from 147 to 30, or I mean to 140
35 to 47.
to 40
Yeah.
to 40.
All
You
right,
want
to 40. Mm.
wait, hold on. What the fuck I just said? My
No,
bad.
you said I thought you said 35 to 47 because Conor Brennan he was trying to get him at 47, right? Or like
Yeah, but I
45
don't
catch weight.
yeah, but I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't think Tank gonna go damn, I'm tripping. My bad, y'all. I don't think he's gonna go back down to 35 after this fight. I think that's the reason why. I think that's somewhat the reason why Lamont went up to 40. I think that's the plan. I think that if Lamont Roach win or whoever win between them two guys, I think Tank gonna end up fighting them at 40. I think that's what the plan is.
You saying nah you wrong? Nah you wrong about what? About Core and Tank being a super fight? That's no different than Crawford Boots. It doesn't matter where they are in their careers. People want to see it.
And then the crazy part is they be trying to discredit Shakur because he keeps saying, and I'm gonna keep it 100. He hasn't fought a name yet, but that's only because
That's
niggas
not
not
his
trying to
fault.
fight him,
That's the business.
and niggas not trying to fight him. You
Right.
can't say that and it be fair because it's not fair. Niggas not trying to fight him. He could have had he could have had Tank on his resume, Devin Haney on his resume, Lomachenko on his resume, but Lomachenko didn't want no trouble. Tank didn't want no trouble. Devin
Tank
Haney,
won't fight higher than 35. That's hypocritical. Jake Paul is more than 35.
and
So
he was trying to fight Conor
he
Ben.
technically has a fight coming up to where he's fighting someone bigger than 35. And I don't give a fuck if you like Jake Paul or not. Jake Paul is a professional boxer.
140 pounds, I'm telling you, I don't think he's gonna go back down to 35.
Man, you talking about, you said he don't want to, Tank scared to fight higher than 35. The nigga is higher than 35. Mario Barrios was 140.
Conor Ben was 147. Matter of fact, he was
Anna Ben
fighting
was
Pentweight.
147, and he would have took that fight. Cause Conor Ben a Vic to somebody like Tank.
When they gonna bring my nigga Blair Cos back, man? I'm trying to see my dog get in the ring again. No bullshit.
Man, Don King gotta get the fucking working, man. I heard a fighter
Man,
just talk about him not too long ago and said they signed the deal and he was supposed to situate him and the nigga ain't get him right. Niggas gotta tighten the fuck up, man.
because 47, I feel like he can cause some wreck at 47 for real, for real. I want to see him and Tamir
I
Smalls get at
mean,
it.
yeah, he getting knocked out.
I don't know about that. I think
He
that's gonna
getting
be a good
knocked
fight.
out. If he
That's a
if he knocked the
50-50.
nigga down, if he knocked the nigga over who can fight on the back foot, and you can put him in there with a nigga who ain't gonna fight like that, they getting cooked. You got me fucked up.
But that,
Romaine can box his ass off moving his feet.
but Blair Cloud, he a sneaky motherfucker though.
Nah, that nigga, his hat is a nigga who we clearly see ain't, ain't in no fighting shape or living a fighter lifestyle, bro. His greatest hat. Come on.
You ain't lying.
Right. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, the nigga still do boxing fans still love Adrian Broner? Yes. But we wishing on a star. We ain't getting it.
And they got to put Boca Chica back in the in
I
the
ain't
in
gonna
the
lie.
mix.
All right, wait, hold on. As far as, because this a good one, Justin. My fault to cut you off, Cloud,
You good?
but this a good one. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that fight was closer than what it was. I Now listen. I thought Smalls did enough to win, but Roman definitely made the adjustments, and I felt like maybe they kind of did him a favor because Boots was the headline.
Yeah, that
I'll
live
be
watch was
honest.
crazy.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I can't. The nigga dropped him though, but then after that, it was like he couldn't catch him no more, and the nigga was out pointing him off. You know what I mean? Good stick, good jab. You get what I'm saying? Little 1-2, plain cheese hoagie type shit. You get what I'm saying? I was surprised he won all three. I didn't think that was gonna happen either. I'll be honest with you. Listen, I'm not saying Smalls ain't win, Steven. I'm saying that was a tighter matchup. Roman clearly outpointed him. The statistics even showed that he outpointed him. He ain't outpointing by much, but I'm thinking because Smalls was pushing for the fight, the judges was being more lenient towards that. You know what I mean?
And he dropped them too early.
Yeah, no, he dropped him, but it was just after that he was getting outpointed, bro. He couldn't catch him no more.
No, he was. So we was watching that shit together.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He couldn't catch him no more. I was like, yo, this nigga fuck around and win.
Cause that's what we was saying the whole time. We was like, boy, he gonna have to tighten his shit up for real. Cause that
Right.
shit looking a little too close.
Right, because the nigga Romaine got skill. He actually can fucking fight.
But honestly though, it wasn't. I ain't gonna say it was a robbery. It definitely wasn't no
Yeah,
robbery. I had Roman winning.
but
I mean, not
yeah,
Roman. My bad. Smalls. My bad.
6'4" Roman though. I can kind of agree because it was a couple of Jones that was like they was swingy. They was swingy as fuck. Like you couldn't choose one because yeah, Ty was pushing for it, but Romaine know how to them angles, them pivots off that back foot, bro. He know how to use the whole ring. The nigga know how to use the whole ring, bro. Like
Facts.
but maybe, and also I'm looking at it. Look, I'm looking at it like this. Ty got a more favorable style to go against Rolly in comparisons to Roman. Even though I think Rolly's a problem for both of them. I'm gonna be honest with
They definitely did a business move with that one.
you. Yeah. So, what do you think of Rocha getting a title shot at 147? I mean, it is what it is.
When you think they're gonna put Boca Chica back in the mix? I
Nah.
think him and Karen will be a good fight.
Who?
Boca Chica
Karen?
and Karen.
No, yeah, that'd be good. I mean, Karen gonna fuck around. I ain't gonna lie. If Devin Haney win, he gonna mix this shit up.
I hope he win, bro, because I want to see now if Boca Chica and Karen can get a fight. Winner of that get Devin Haney, or winner of that get Tamir Smalls, and then they fight for the belt. That'll be smooth.
Wait. We said winner or what?
Boca Chica and Karen fight each other, or Tamir Smalls and Karen, or
I think Karen ranked the IBF though. I don't know where
oh
he at on
shit,
WBA.
you right.
Yeah, I know he ranked on IBF for sure. I'll look at his rankings in a little bit.
TKO. Ain't that the shit with what's his name? Ain't that the new shit?
It's TK.
TKO ain't that the shit that what's the name on?
Who, Dana White?
Yeah.
I wouldn't watch that shit anyway. He said, yup, that's it. If Devin win, he gonna unify with Barrios. I mean, but they trying to give Barrios to Ryan Garcia.
I wouldn't do
And I
no if I'm oh my bad.
and that bag gonna be crazy. That bag gonna be crazy, bro. So Mario Barrios gonna go for he gonna take the Ryan Garcia fight before he unify with somebody. He was ducking Boots. Boots offered him a fight, I think like 3 different occasions.
The kid Vito.
Hey, Manny Pacquiao and Lomachenko. That's gonna be an amazing fight if it happened.
Wait, they planning on that fight?
Yeah, they said Manny Pacquiao probably gonna go fuck with Bob Arum for a couple of fights, and they're gonna bring Lomachenko out of retirement to fight Manny Pacquiao. Very interesting matchup.
Lomachenko gonna stop him.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, they both got fucking very great feet. I just want to see what's gonna happen. I don't know. It's probably gonna fuck around and be a catch. It could be at 47. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure if the money makes sense, and they can make the money make sense because that's two countries against one another. The money makes sense. I'm pretty sure Lomachenko will come up.
He gonna stop Pacquiao.
Oh yeah. That nigga, that nigga got stopped. He still came back with a good beard.
No, he not. Think about it. Pacquiao started at what weight again, bro?
Like 118 or some shit. 108.
Lomachenko is not like Lomachenko. I ain't saying he the biggest guy, but them guys not too far, like size wise.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't the size. I don't think size matter when it comes to Lomachenko. In my opinion, as long as his feet work.
What? I'm wrong. You think that because Pacquiao got a big ass head?
And hey, to be honest with you, Pacquiao started off in the game way smaller than Lomachenko.
Hold up. I got a picture. I'm about to show you. I'm about to show him something. Hold up. They
Oh,
took
you
a
said I'm
picture
wrong
together.
comparing him to Pacquiao? You realize that they both like overachievers in the sport of boxing, right? So in their own right, they're special as fuck.
This is Manny Pacquiao and Javante Davis.
Right.
Look at the
Right.
height.
Hey, don't show that joint with that goddamn that Instagram logo too much. They might cook my
Let
shit.
me zoom in. I'm gonna zoom in. Hold up. All right.
Yeah, we can get rid of them logos and shit.
All right. There we go.
Man, that shit still say it on top. This
It
motherfucker
just,
go.
it just. You see how big his head is? He
Right.
not a big dude, bro.
Oh, Pacquiao gonna fight Rolly? Did they sign it? I know they were saying something about Manny Pacquiao and Loma possibly though. I seen that a couple days back. Look at that. Yes, I ain't gonna lie. Yes, Manny Pacquiao got fire plug legs. His calf muscles big as shit. If the money makes sense and it's two fighters who got countries behind them, that shit gonna sell.
All I'm gonna say is this: if Lomachenko was able to get in there and fight Devin Haney, do 12
Yeah,
rounds
he
with
can
Devin
fight
Haney,
Manny Pacquiao.
he
Yeah,
can fucking fight Manny Pacquiao.
yeah. Devin Haney fucking was a blown up 35, even a blown up 40.
Just like how if Tank could fight Jake Paul, I'm trying to see him fight Devin Haney next. Fuck all the bullshit. Ain't no excuse no more. Because at the end of the day, even though Jake Paul not a trained professional, that nigga's a grown man, and a grown man can hurt you. Simple. Why does shit keep freezing? My shit frozen, cuz. My shit froze. Hold on, let me see something. Yo, is this shit froze? Oh, okay. Let me hold it down then. Shit. We just talking this boxing, man. Welcome to the motherfucking channel. I think you better join back. Yeah, I feel like that too. I ain't gonna say he's scared of them. I think he just I think it's just two things. He don't mentally wanna go through that with them, and he's scared to lose. I don't think he's scared of them. I think he's just trying to protect his business and his brand or whatever. Could have sworn I seen something new about him doing past Pac shipping. Pac might as well exhibition. Floyd Mayweather ain't gonna do that. He said himself he's scared of losing for sure. Tank don't like tough fights. You right, he don't. He don't like tough fights. And when we say tough fights, it's the fights that's gonna make him think and make him go the distance. He don't Tank Davis really don't like going the distance for real, for real. And I ain't saying he don't train for it, he just don't like going the distance. That's why when he was saying that, like, oh, I'm gonna have to knock him out because he said that's his guy. Really, it was more to that. He said Tank talks retirement because he doesn't want to train. I think he just talk. I think he's just talking when he said retirement. He got mad at Floyd for saying he was trying to get him beat for sure. See, he finna fight Mike next. Yeah, facts he is. But honestly, I don't know if that shit. I know they said that they were supposed to be fighting next year, but I don't know if that shit really true. I feel like Floyd playing right. I think Floyd right now he playing with what's my man's name, bro? Roy Jones. I think he's just fucking with Roy Jones right now because him and Roy Jones not really fuck with each other. I think right now he trolling, so I can't really tell if they gonna really fight or not. And he know Roy Jones know that he gonna make a lot of money for that fight if it happens. Honestly, don't think he go back to 35. Yeah, he definitely not going back to 35. Tank Davis is 30 years old. He fighting a heavyweight. Tank Davis gonna come into that ring at like 160. Like 160. You feel me? Like 160. And on top of that, like if he going up in weight like that, he gonna be putting on muscle. And to lose muscle like that, that shit ain't gonna happen. I think he gonna fight at 40, 47 next. And if he fight at 47 next, he gonna be fighting a nigga like Rolly Romero or like Ryan Garcia. Somebody like that. For real, for real. I don't think he fights ever. Nah, he gonna fight again, bro. Them fighters be making too much money. He definitely gonna fight again. Ain't no way he gonna lead a game without getting another fight in. Rather, it's gonna be a real fight or like a cherry pit. Keep it 100. But real shit though, Devin Haney, Brian Norman Jr. We like a month away, I think, cause that shit like November 22nd, right? Ting has no aspirations at any weight class. He is cool with being an attraction. Thing is, I think people are tired of the attraction and fighting people he's supposed to be. For sure. I think the thing with Tink is, I think Tink, I think I'm trying to find the right way to say this. I think with Tink, I think it's more than just him just not wanting to fight. I think it's something going on between the PBC business and Javante Davis. I feel like that's the major part of the puzzle we ain't really looking at because how you go from you got this big deal and it's supposed to be some crazy amount of money and then you get all of a sudden now you fighting on the MVP card and ain't nobody saying and it's crazy